car behind me right here is the Mercedes C300, the all-new 2020 Mercedes C300. You know, one of the best things about this car, it's how it looks. I mean, Mercedes been always really good in design, and the design of this car, it just look like expensive. Really nice looking car. You know, comparing to the Audi and the BMW, probably this is the best looking car. Especially with this color, it's amazing. So this car behind me is the base model. It starts from $41,400 and have 255 horsepower, 0 to 60 Mercedes claims in 5.7 seconds. 2.0 engine, and one of the best things about this car is how it looks. Those wheels are really good looking, and this one in particular is 18-inch wheel, and I just love the design and how it, you know, matches the color. It's 65.7 seconds, you know, 255 horsepower. This is the base model. It's not the 4MATIC, so there's the 4MATIC Cube, there's the C43 and the C63 AMG. But you know, it's a really nice, decent looking car comparing to the Audi A4 or the BMW 3 Series. I really love how Mercedes go with the design with all of their cars. I think they're leading in terms of exterior design. Just they know how to make the car looks expensive and nice, but not particularly the best one in terms of driving. Really good economically. Give you 24 to 35 in city, so you're averaging around 29 to 28 miles per gallon, which is really good for this price. $41,400. And see how it does when you unlock the car. Really nice light. When you open the door for this car, you know, it's not a heavy door, it's very light door, but you know, you could see it's very elegant. You know, you have the silver, you know, you have the black, you know, you have squishy material, you know, you have the silver, the controls for the window, which is really nice. You have the heated seats here, you have the folding mirror here, and you have decent amount of cup holder. And this is the trunk release, which is really glad they put it here. They just start doing just like the Audis. You know, you have the control here for the lights, which is really nice. And you have the interior. It's a very lovely interior here. So the interior of this Mercedes is really nice. Like, you could, you know, touch the steering wheel. It's really nice feeling touching the steering wheel. It looks expensive. All the materials here, you know, the buttons look really nice, you know, nice brushed aluminum. Those looks really expensive. You know, everything is very easy to use, the infotainment system. And you know you have the sunroof, which is it's a bigger size sunroof than usual. You have the controls here, and they also added, you know, for your sunglasses, which I'm really glad they did, because before they didn't have one. And everything is really easy, you know, to use in terms of materials. You know, the seats, you know, are really nice, you know, nice squishy leather on the seats. You know, it looks elegant from the inside. You know, there's no complaints. Comparing to the BMW or the Audi, there's some plastic materials, you know, here and there. Like here, you could feel, you know, it's still plastic. It's still plastic. The Audi and the BMW use a better premium materials inside. The 2021 or the 2022 Mercedes C300 completely redesigned, especially from the inside. You know, the outside it still look a really nice looking car, but from the inside it's still old. There's nothing really excited. You know, the BMW, you know, the iDrive, it's really good system, and it's really useful, you know, with the commands, the touch screen or with the knobs. It's really useful. Also the Audi exterior, Mercedes still do a really good designs from the exterior, and they're winning this segment. I really like to see Mercedes, you know, for the C300, maybe next year they start doing like the new A-Class or the new CLA, which is you have, you know, a really long screen, you know, connecting to the driver, touch screen too, and have Mercedes command system, because technically the C-Class is more expensive than the A-Class, and the C-Class starts from $41,400. The A-Class is about a $32,000 car, which is cheaper, but unfortunately you don't get the latest, you know, gadget inside it. They're kind of like pushing towards the A-Class and the CLA class right now, even though this is a more expensive vehicle. To have a decent size cup holder with a charging socket for anybody who wants it. In terms of driving this vehicle, it's very comfy. It gives you a lot like of vision of the road. Like Mercedes are really good, you know, like you wanna see the right mirror, the left mirror, you know, the back mirror. It's really good vision inside the road. It will satisfy your need wherever you want, which is really good, and I like the seat belt right here. Before these things keep beeping, let's try to put it here in the Sport Plus. I do prefer the Sport Plus over the individual. I don't know why. I think it's more power in the Sport Plus, but yeah, this vehicle is flying right now, and you know, it's a good feeling, you know, to have a very good grip in the road. You know, the brakes are solid, you know, acceleration, it's very decent. Still lacks one of the safety features that kind of like the BMW has. Stopping by itself, this car does not have it. Park itself, there's parking for up to 50 meters, which is the BMW have adaptive suspension. It does not have these kind of like technologies yet. No heated steering wheels, only heated seat. It does lack from these options. The Sport Plus in this car, it is really nice. Have a very nice grip in the road. Very solid car. We're in sunny Lafayette, California here, cruising around at 30 miles per hour in the new Mercedes C300 2020, brand new. You know, I love driving this car. So let's check the back seat of this car. You know, it's really nice here. You know, aluminium, nice speaker, squishy black, squishy leather. You know, it's a nice back seat. So you go in the back of this Mercedes C300 back seat, and you have a plenty of headroom and a plenty of legroom, which is really nice and useful, and it's a very nice cabin. And you have a nice looking at the sunroof, and this is the view from the back seat. All the materials seems like very nice and expensive and elegant, and you have this view of the sunroof and front window, which seems very nice. And the back seat of this Mercedes, you could unlock it from the inside or from the key, but from the key you have plenty of room inside, which is decent and good. Unfortunately, they stopped putting spare tires, so surprise, there's no spare tire. I hope I influence you. You know, if you're in the market for a small luxury sedan like the BMW, the Mercedes, the Audi, the Infiniti, you know, Lexus, this is a very good options for your money. Decent power, nice looking vehicle, maybe not the most advanced technology inside, but still a decent car to own. And I hope I influence your decision. Take care, have a good one.